Tell me about what the Violet Foundation does.
The Violet Foundation raises hope, tries to raise awareness about the disease and about how to avoid it. We also help families and people who have been affected by it. We have in the past, in the 7 years that we've been going, we just recently bought a young fellow a new pair of legs. We bought another young lass who would like to be an equestrian Paralympian pony, and supporting her with her goals to reach that. And we've air-conditioned a house in Coffs Harbour for a young man who has 10 hours of dialysis a day. So that's the type of thing that we do. We like to help people who have been affected by the disease. At the same time, we also do exhibitions, we do parenting shows, and raise awareness, giving out pamphlets and fridge magnets and the like.
Tell me about meningococcal. How is meningococcal spread, and how do you raise
it? It's a bacteria in the back of the throat of about 20% of the population at any one time, and it's transferred by various ways, mainly sharing, and that's where our slogan comes from: show your care, please don't share. So it's don't share, drinks, cigarettes, indiscriminate kissing with a group, 15 to 24, and just practicing good hygiene. I have 2 grandchildren myself, and I've never kissed either of them on the lips. I wouldn't do that. So I guess it's a way of just, if you practice good hygiene, you'll not only avoid meningococcal disease, but you'll avoid a lot of other things as well.
And tell me about the experiences you've seen within the Violet Foundation and the members that are part of the foundation.
I personally have found the Violet Foundation, the people that I've met through the Violet Foundation, outstanding people. They've all been affected by enormous adversity. Usually in the case of loss of limbs and loss of life, unfortunately, in some cases. But they're all very positive, upbeat, and they accomplish a lot. There's one young lady we know at the moment. She's lost both legs at 16. She's about 26 now, and she's in America at the moment teaching people how to snow ski. Inspirational. There's another young fellow that lost both his legs when he was 19. He's 25 at the moment, and he's on a Kentucky tour in the middle of Europe somewhere, having a great time. I personally get a lot of satisfaction from watching who they are and what they do, and yeah.
So Colin, tell me about meningococcal. How have you seen it affect the families?
Well, yeah, I mean, it affects families in different ways, I guess. A young family in Coffs Harbour, Thorn and his mum, Kylie Pahili. Thorn had it when he was very young, and he had meningococcal meningitis, so he had brain damage as well. He's now 8, and he's getting very big, and the impact on them as a family is that he's very, very difficult to control. They're down at Westmead Children's Hospital a lot. Spends a lot of time in Ronald McDonald House, and getting the medications, that allow him to behave normally is a very, very difficult task, and therefore the implications on his whole family are very, very difficult. The bigger he's getting, he's becoming harder to control. In young Danielle's case, I mean, she's had 60 surgeries. I think her mother's a superwoman. Is she here yet? No, she's not here yet. I just think she's a superwoman. She's just, Danielle's had it when she was 14 months old, and she's had 60 odd surgeries, and yeah, they're just, enormous impact on the whole family.
And one last question. In your experience in dealing with families, what's the best way to manage meningococcal?
Oh gee, I'm the wrong person to be asking that, I think. I'm the only person in the Violet Foundation that hasn't been affected by meningococcal disease, so I think, probably should put the mic on somebody else. And Leanne's just arrived. She's our local superwoman. And yeah, but the impact is just enormous. But it can mountains can be climbed, and they do climb them every day.